Yo yo yo, what's good people? Seawiz coming back at ya with another stream slash video. Back on Horizon Forbidden West. Kinda just wanting to crack on with this game. Enjoying it at the moment. Yeah, I'm still gonna carry on doing my Risk of Rain runs. And maybe chuck in a Fury run every now and then. I did watch a video on how to beat the if I don't know if anyone's seen the Fury video. I give it an attempt to first try the game out, and I got stressed out by the end stage of the second boss. Little did I know that you can charge. I know it's a bit of a tangent, but little did I know that you can charge your bloody dodge. Because I was like, there's no way that you can time that to zip through. Because she does, if you've never seen it before, she does like these waves. So there's like 2 or 3. And they're very thin waves. They're like circular and they come towards you. But you can just zip through them. You just time it roughly. You don't have to be bang on, but you'll zip through it. But then at the end of the 2 or 3, she does like a triple wave or quadruple wave. It's like 4 times the size. And I was like, there's no way that you can time that. Like, you'd have to be pixel perfect. You probably can, but it's like to consistently keep doing it, because you've got to do it a couple of times before you get to actually hit her. And I just couldn't get past it. Little did I know, you can charge your dodge and do a dodge which is twice as long. So I did say, I think at the end of that, I'm not playing this game again, fuck this shit, sort of thing. Yeah, it was just me, I didn't know the mechanics, so I might go back and give it another run. I definitely think I can definitely smash that boss. Like, that was the last stage, and I was like losing all 3 of my lives just on that one bit, because I didn't know you could. Anyway, going on about a different game. You'll see it up anyway. You'll see the other video, and you'll probably see me try it again at some point. But anyway, this is back on Horizon Forbidden West. This is part 35, I do believe. Yeah, we finally got onto another part of the main quest. As you know, I've been doing everything in order of level. So if I've got side quests which are below the level of a main quest, I would do them first. Just so I don't end up with like low level stuff when I'm really high level, and I'm already getting over leveled anyway, but I still want to do it in order. But anyway, we finally got onto another part of main quest. I had to stop it because I had to go. Real life calling and all that. But yeah, let's carry on with it. Let's get on with it, people. Just checking Twitch to make sure that everything's okay and it looks fine. So let me just shut that window. Like I always say in all the other vids, I don't need it, because I've got the chat on my OBS. Alright. Everything looks good anyway. Let's get on with it. I do want to get all the hollow points. I can't remember which ones I got, so excuse me if I do end up highlighting.
Good, you've returned. The chief is in his throne room.
If
I can show you the visions on the way, if you're interested.
Yeah, excuse me if I do end up highlighting ones that I've already collected. I don't think I got this one. This F-38 Razorwing is one of only 4 surviving planes used by Joint Task Force 10 during the Hot Zone Crisis, a 6th generation VTOL multi-role combat aircraft. It was designed for air superiority, strike missions, close air support, electronic warfare, and intelligence gathering. Kindly donated to the museum by Medina Society. I might have actually got that one before.
Are you
Yeah,
leaving?
I did.
Good, you've returned.
I did.
The chief is in his throne room.
I did get that one before.
I can show you the visions on the way.
I grabbed it from the outside last time. What's this? A little. It's just like a little circular. I should imagine there is some little secrets and stuff in it, I reckon. Probably. Looks like you can get on that other side as well.
Are you leaving? Good. Are you leaving? We must see the chief.
They invisible walled it. They put an invisible wall up. Can't go there.
Good, you've returned. The chief is in his throne room. I can show you the visions on the way.
We already done that. We already did that one. Like I said, I'll probably end up highlighting a few what I've already done, but from Micah Kadori, director, to Andy Wright. Staff instructions. Hi Andy, could you please inform relevant staff in maintenance, hosting and security of the following new opening and closing protocols. I've already briefed Dwight and Shanna at Muzek. Thank you, Micah. Opening the gallery rooms. Holographic displays should all be live 15 minutes before opening time. Inspect showcases for smudges and wipe with dry cloth if necessary. Inspect outdoor areas for temperature and humidity. Closing the gallery rooms. Make sure the cleaning robots have finished their sanitation rounds. Double check for restocking of supplies. Sign off on cleaning, usually with Ned. Escort cleaners to staff entrance. Final rounds. Hand over to night security through Muzek. Exit through staff entrance. Bit of micromanaging there. Some people needs to be told specifics and shit. Sometimes you have to do it like that. I already looked at that one.
Hey, Outlander. It said that relic you wear.
Already done that one.
The old ones. Is this true?
You have an old world recording?
This box was speaking with voices of the old ones. But now there's noise over them.
Let me take a look. Where did you find this?
We took it from an Oseram Delver. She was trying to steal it, and other artifacts from Tenakth territory. The others were going to bury it in the sand with her. But then I heard the voices.
Well, the data here is badly corrupted, but...
Delta Juliet 9, you are weapons free and clear to engage the swarm. Good hunting.
Copy that. We'll buy Zero Dawn the time you need. Delta Juliet 9 out.
The voices of warriors from the past. And that Oseram wanted to sell them for shards. The bravery of the Ten should be remembered.
I'm not sure what you mean by the 10. These voices came from the final battle of the Old Ones.
Another battle? I could learn more about it if I could find the other boxes. That Delver did say there might be more recordings to be found in the wreckage of ancient flying machines. She claimed she had a way to locate them.
Yeah. The box with the voice data on it is emitting a locator signal. I could use it to find the others.
If you do then, bring them back here. I will see to it that they're treated with proper respect. Whatever sacrifices were made by these ancient soldiers, we will honor them.
Dude, I don't know. Do I want to trade in the records? It seems like she's gonna look after him.
Do you get many Oseram Delvers into Nox territory?
Fewer every time we catch them, but those thieving rats would do anything for the shards. There'll always be some who'll risk coming here.
And what do you do with the ones you catch?
Delvers spend their lives in the dust. So we bury them in it. Alive.
Sheesh. Shit. That's kind of fucking fucked up. Buried alive in dust. That does not sound like a fun time. So imagine that, just struggling for breath and all you're breathing in is dust. Oh shit, man. I mean, drowning. I nearly drowned once before. I was so close. It's horrible, man. Yeah, I was going under. I was going like this far under. Like, and I couldn't get back up. Someone like swam out to me with like a crate. Is it a crate they call them? You know, like the no, pallet. Yeah, pallet. Not crate, a pallet. You know, like the wooden pallets what you use in warehouses and that. Yeah, luckily there was one of them. Someone swam out to me before because they see that I was struggling. Because what it was, I was doing scaffolding and I was like a little labourer. There was two of us, two labourers, and they're like, we was doing a scaffold job and we was near a lake, and they were like, so you can swim out to the other island over there. First one to go there and back, we'll give you a little pay rise. So us two stupid motherfuckers were like, yeah, alright, we'll do that. Anyway, we both jumped in, started swimming, and the water was freezing cold. But I was like, I lost my breath a little bit when we jumped in, but I just started swimming anyway. I got nearly all the way to the island, and I just like cold water shock. There wasn't nothing I could do about it. It just hit me like that, bam. Cold water shock, and I all my muscles just give up. And I was like trying to swim and that, and I couldn't do nothing. So I was literally like just there trying to tread water, because that's all I could do. Like my toes were cramping up and fucking like. The dude what was swimming next to me, what I was racing, he swam back. Someone else swam to me, but I was already like, I'd already been panicking for a good while by then, so I was starting to go under. So as soon as he got to me, I started like grabbing him and pulling, trying to pull myself up, but obviously that's pulling him down. So I started drowning him pretty much. So he had to go fucking back, and then finally someone swam out with a pallet, and yeah, I grabbed onto that, and then I got back. But yeah, man, I was nearly done for, just from a stupid race. But it wasn't my ability, it wasn't like my fitness or my ability to do it or anything like that. Like, I was pretty fit, and I had loads more in the tank. I wasn't even tired or nothing. It was just like, it went cold water shock. And it's a thing, man. Look it up if you've never heard of it before. Yeah, man, that was some scary shit, because it didn't matter. I couldn't do anything. Once that shock hit me, it was like, bam. But anyway, what did I go on that tangent? Oh yeah, because it was on about breathing in dust. I don't know what would be worse, breathing in dust or drowning. Because they're both struggling for air, aren't they? One's going to be water, they both be shit. Let's put it that way. Although I do think the worst way of dying would be to get burnt alive. Drowning, I think, would be second. Obviously getting skinned or something like that would be... that'd probably be worse than burning, to be honest, but like, what's the chances nowadays that you're gonna get skinned alive? As you know what I mean? That's like some old school barbaric sort of shit, isn't it? It's like, I think that would be, that would be worse than burning. I think just getting your skin cut. Anyway,
Why do you want these recordings?
Every battle teaches its soldiers. We should learn those lessons and honor those who fell. That is our way.
don't know if I want to trade them in. Is it going to make me give them if I go for this?
I've already found a recording.
I'll take any you find. Let me give you something for it.
Alright. Looks like that's what I'm supposed to do. Ah. So I can buy stuff. Oh. Ooh. So I can trade in black boxes for real rare materials. These are all fucking things what I've not seen before. Thunderjaw tails, I mean, we know where a couple of Thunderjaw sites are, so we can get them. Stormbirds. We've not really come across Stormbirds. I mean, we've... Obviously, there was that one that came down on top of that building on the top of the hill, but we didn't fight that. We've not fought a Stormbird. I remember fighting the Stormbirds in the other first game, but we haven't come across them yet. Scorchers. Scorcher. Can't remember what Scorcher is. I'm pretty sure that was in the other game as well. Tremor Tusk. You know what? I might not get anything just yet, but if I take note of what she's got Dreadwing, Sliverfang, Tide Ripper. See, these all seem like really rare fucking pieces. I know it says very rare, but you know what I mean. I'm on about in terms of the machine. You can have a machine which isn't that rare, have a rare thing. Scorcher, Stormberg, Tremor Tusk. Alright, we're not gonna trade.
These voices will be kept here. They will be remembered.
That didn't just...
I've already found a...
I'll take any you find.
That didn't take my shit. Nah, it didn't. It's gonna...
These voices will be kept here. They will be remembered.
Alright.
If I find more of those recordings, I'll bring them back to you.
Alright. The reason I didn't trade is because I'd rather wait to the specific one that I need and then I'll trade it. Rather than guessing. Black box exhibit. Exhibit allows us to hear their final moments using an interface donated by Sterling Malkeet. We can listen to any flight recorder that employs the industry standard AFR encryption protocol. Versions 3, 5, 4 or later. Simply place a black box in the interface to listen to its contents. Please maintain a respectful silence as you hear the voices of the fallen. Just explaining what a black box is pretty much. Feedback. I think this is that. Is this even in this?
My focus can detect beacons from those recording devices. Should help me to find any others that are still out there.
It's on the other side of the wall, isn't it? There's quite a few on the other side of the wall. So wait there, how do I get on the other side of this wall? There's stuff over there. There's like three different data points.
What's this place?
Can't choose it. I'm not gonna collect them data points just yet. I wanna get over there if I can. I might be able to go up and across maybe. Jump through. Maybe it looks like that could be possible. Yeah, I'm not gonna get them. So there's more data points to the like northwest, some shit in it. If you say that's northwest, that's like northwest. Northwest. There's a hell of a lot of data points. I wanna definitely try and grab all of them. That's a supply cache. Trying to get my bearings right so that we ran straight past her and we went to there, didn't we? So is that a separate room? That's two separate rooms. We'll go here first.
Aloy! It's been a while since meeting Mark.
Well met, Aloy. I was hoping we'd run into each other again after the flood and meeting Mark.
Natika. So you did it. You're part of the Chief's Guard now.
Ah.
It wasn't an easy choice, but yes. After you left, we laid Kentok to rest, and I thought about what he said. He served his clan, his tribe, as best as he could. I have to do the same.
I'm sure he'd be proud.
And he'd reprimand me for allowing myself to be distracted.
Can't have that.
Thank you again, Aloy. Strike true as the 10.
They love the 10 here, don't they? I mean, seems like a noble thing to, you know, honor the heroes of the past. Well, as far as they know, they're heroes.
At last, from any power, the 10 were defending the low mountain land.
During their war, the 10 climbed sheer rock, braving blinding snow and wind. They stopped at nothing to protect their own.
You make them sound invincible.
They weren't. But the visions tell us of their courage and strength, something our soldiers aspire to. The Sky Clan admires this one above all the rest. They make their home in the mountains northwest of here.
Sky Clan.
10 in the mountains.
Never Hollow. Man vs. Machine. The exhibit shows holographic representations of all 7 G-Sin battle drone modules deployed during the conflict. JTF-10 rapidly made a mockery of G-Sin's non-lethal approach. In engagement after engagement, whether it was a surprise artillery barrage from the frigid slopes of Gold Mountain north of Big Bear Lake, or a desert ambush near the Solo plants in Nevada desert, or a wingsuit jump into the jungles of Colombia to stop an attack on a rare Earth convoy, JTF-10 soldiers repeatedly proved the state-of-the-art AI and newfangled weapons were no match for human cunning. Yeah, I mean, machines are getting advanced, but the machine always acts in a predictable manner because it's got to follow code. So that's always where machines can be beaten. Even with self-learn, obviously when it gets to self-learning and stuff, it gets a bit more crazy, but it's like self-learning AI, but then again it's still learning from us, so it's still not got a human brain, even if it's self-learning. But yeah. Man, I just hope that fucking stupid idiots don't try making like Terminator machines and stuff. I know they already are trying to do it, but like it amazes me, the stupidity. Like literally making a fucking true life film what ends in disaster, a real life thing, like. But I see like I see a prototype of like a Terminator machine, what they tried making with shooting guns and stuff. And it was always hitting a target and they were spinning it around and shit, but it was slow and clunky as fuck. But it's early days, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. They're trying to do it. It's fucking crazy, man. Why would you even try? Just so you can win a war against another country? Like, fuck the whole of mankind up.
10 seized the desert. Others with raging sands. Their soldiers killing enemy lines.
What's this one about?
The 10 waged war against their enemy in the desert heat, a land too harsh for any to survive. But against all odds, they prevailed. So the Desert Clan does the same. We must have passed through their territory on the way here.
So
They did. They seem a little extreme.
They take that as a compliment.
10 planes in the desert.
okay, so there's like 3 clans and they're all sort of paying homage to things what the 10 have achieved in the past. You got like the Sky Clan, the Desert Clan, and we probably already know what the 3rd clan is. I just can't remember off the top of my head. So I think now we've been everywhere in this. Oh no, we got next door as well, haven't we? I ain't been next door yet. Oh shit. Another cache. Yeah, we've got this big room. Hikaru's spear.
What's this?
It was planted there by the chief. Ask him if you're curious. It's his tale to tell.
Okay.
Why does it say Hikaru's spear? But it's a fucking data point. Oh, there is a spear there. Next to the hollow point. Data console, not hollow point. Why can't I use the data console though? Suppose that's got something to do with the spear. Probably.
The chief is inside. Are you ready to see him?
No, I want to see this hollow point first.
I want to look around more first.
As you will.
Data point, hollow point. Hall of Heroes. Welcome to the Hall of Heroes. This room is dedicated to the memories of Roberto Medina, who financed and led the campaign against the federal government and its fleet of General Synthetics battle drones. Colonel Edward De La Hoya, commander of JTF-10, the brilliant strategist and veteran soldier who held off numerical superior federal forces. Colonel Ann Faraday, the legendary orator who oversaw early reconciliation efforts, and all those who lost their lives during the campaign and at the Battle of Mojave. Edward De La Hoya, commander of JTF-10. Okay.
The chief waits beyond.
I suppose we're ready. I still want to know how to get into the building next door, but...
I'm ready.
Good. Come.
Don't tell me he's gonna be like synthetic life form, like fucking... He's not even a real person. He must be real, because he done battle with... that
It's underneath the throne.
Regina or whatever her name is. Regala. Man's...
I will see you soon, Outlander.
What the fuck's that all about?
The savior of Meridian. I am told you held back Regala's forces outside Barren Light. And defeated her champion, Grutta, in single combat.
Hell yeah, I did.
Impressive.
Easy.
I met Fashav there too. He said you were a great warrior. And a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many. We will not soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
Wow, not really.
I am not here to fight for you. I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I have seen it. You have named your price. Now I name mine. With my marshals dead, I need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
I don't have a price. I am not a hired killer. I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
I count the corpses of marshals slain. I count hundreds more Tanakh, whose lives hang in the balance. I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay. So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now?
I was gonna say that.
And taking what I need to save everyone.
I was literally gonna say that.
You could try. You might even succeed.
She probably will.
Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regala and the slaughter she craves.
Fine. What do you need?
True.
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together. Such warriors can only be promoted at a trial by combat called the Kulrut.
I know this.
I've sent out a call for the competition, but since Regala seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it. She'll want to kill me in front of the assembled clans.
So what, you want me to be your bodyguard?
No. To defend the Kulrut. But there is more. Knowing Regala will attack, one of the clans have balked at sending their contestants. You must go north and force Tekote, the commander of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
Force him to submit.
Do whatever is necessary. I can't hold a Kulrut with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance. Marshal Kathala will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use. I sent him ahead to the northern village of Stone Crest. Meet him there, and he will guide you to the Sky Clan stronghold. If you have any questions about your mission, now is the time.
Why do they fuck themselves over with all these extra things? Like there has to be all 3 clans to hold this and to hold that. Like, who's gonna fucking give a shit if they say, nah, there's only 2 here, let's carry on. Just to keep tradition. What else was I gonna say as well? Yeah, he does look like a pretty serious dude though, doesn't he? Pretty buff. Yeah, he's pretty hench.
Fashav called Regala your greatest mistake. Why?
That is not your concern.
Because he didn't kill her.
Really? I fought against her forces at Barren Light, and I don't even know what her problem is.
She was the deadliest of my marshals. The point of my spear.
So what happened?
Above all, Regala despises the Karja who burned her younger brothers alive. After we turned back the red raids and tore down the battlements of Barren Light, she hoped to chase them all the way to Meridian. She could not see the cost of such a war, nor the benefits of peace after the Mad Sun King fell. When I accepted Avad's entreaties, she went mad, called me traitor, challenged me before the marshals.
So, why didn't you just fight her and then kill her? I think he did fight her, didn't he?
What did you do when Regala challenged you?
If you were to knock, you would know that such a challenge cannot be refused. It was not easy to subdue her. I bear 7 scars from that fight. The other marshals wanted me to execute her on the spot, but I found I could not sever the bond between us. Her loyalty had been as boundless as her rage, so I spared her. Rather than mercy, she took it as a humiliation, one she will never be free from.
Shit, you was in a lose-lose situation then, really.
So Regala wants you dead.
She does. But that will not be enough. She won't rest until all 3 clans fall in behind her as she marches on Meridian. Who knows? With machines under her control, perhaps she can raze it to the ground.
It's been tried before.
So I hear.
What exactly is the Kulrut?
Where once the clans fought each other, now we fight as one, against the machines. That is my law made manifest in the Kulrut. Each clan must send contestants whenever I call for the ritual. These contestants face trial by combat against machines in an arena just beyond these walls. Those who distinguish themselves become marshals who bind the tribe together as peacekeepers.
You called them peacekeepers, but the marshals I met at the embassy were warriors.
Warriors, yes, but more. They renounce the clan that birthed them and pledge themselves to order and peace. They enforce my law. They settle disputes and stand for Tenakth in parley with other tribes. Without them, I cannot rule, which is why you must ensure the next Kulrut takes place.
Why won't the Sky Clan send contestants to the Kulrut?
Of the 3 clans, they have the most defensible base, protected by a mighty wall called the Bulwark. Their commander believes he can wait out the war between Regala's forces and my own, safe behind his barrier.
Okay.
Staying strong, while you and Regala weaken each other.
You think like a seasoned marshal. Good.
Then he like trying to do a little bit of a dirty on him then, like...
Why send me to deal with the Sky Clan?
All Tanath respect strength, and you drove Regala back at Barren Light.
That and most of your marshals are dead?
Correct.
What about Katalo? Can't he do it by himself?
He is maimed. They will no longer respect him.
That hardly seems fair.
What is fair about losing an arm? Whether they respect him or not, Katalo still has worth. He knows the Sky Clan. He was raised in their base. He will guide you well.
So that's why he was saying I'll see you later. Thought he was being funny with me, but he's literally like, already knows the outcome of this talk.
You said you saw what's in the basement?
I did. On the day of my greatest victory.
What do you mean?
For a dozen generations, the three clans battled for control of this hallowed ground. Only I achieved it. I fought for years, killed whoever stood in my way. When I had finally slain all rivals, I stood alone in the grove. Victory was mine to savor, or so I thought. Thunder roared from the east, and a bolt of blue struck this place. That chamber.
Gaia dies, and Aether arrives.
All around me, the visions of the grove grew louder and brighter, and suddenly a new one appeared before me. The old one spoke, and what they said changed everything.
Yeah, what did they say?
What did the old ones say to you in this new vision?
The one called Faraday foretold the growing danger of the machines, and said we must unify to stop them. She called for marshals to enforce the peace. Then the vision faded, never to be seen again. I marked the spot where it shone with my spear, and I took Faraday's words to heart. Renounced war between the clans, trained warriors to fight machines, ordained marshals through the cool route. Since then, the tribe has been at peace, until Regala attacked at Barren Light.
And the chamber, beneath the throne. You went in after the vision?
I did. Inside is an ancient device. It hums with power. You will see it for yourself after the cool route.
Yeah, that's
This I swear.
That's the vessel with Aether in it. It's probably going to be one of them big round ball things again, isn't it? The big round, like the one that Silas put. What's its face? The bad what was the bad corrupt one? The one that does all the killing. I can't remember. You probably know what I'm on about.
I'm sorry about Fashav. He seemed like a good man.
More than a man. A bridge between Tanath and Karja. No Outlander ever earned our respect as he did. I had hoped he would be my voice in Meridian. That peace with the Karja might become something more.
An alliance?
In exchange. The Karja have much we lack. Our deeds are written in ink upon our bodies. Our memories die with our flesh. But the Karja never forget. Their deeds are written in book and scroll.
You wanted to learn from them?
As I learned from Fashav. He will be missed.
I'll do what you want, and go north to deal with Dakota. But you'd better not forget about our deal.
You will have what was promised, if you succeed. Speak to Dekka on your way out. She will arm you for the road ahead.
Nice, give me some more new weapons. I like it. Get my dude's hench, man. Medina exhibit. Defiance of the federal government, Medina declared that he would dedicate all the profits of his mines to habitation efforts, helping as many Southwesterners as possible stay on their land. This unselfish rallying cry echoed throughout the hot zone, causing other mining interests and businesses to follow suit. The federal government responded by following through on its threat to cut off water supplies, but this only galvanized the protest movement. Medina's alliance signed a multi-year agreement with the South American water cartel, Mercosur, a joint effort by... That probably would have been some good info, who the joint effort was, but they like doing that. Data corrupted right as it comes to the juicy part. How the fuck do I get into the next door building part then? Might have to go right out the building and... Yeah, so it's all invisible walls. Invisible wall. Invisible wall. It's not even next to this room anyway, so... It's another room across. Among these was Colonel Edward De La Hoya, commander of JTF-10, a deeply charismatic officer with family ties to Roberto Medina. De La Hoya grew up near the Arizona-Nevada border and was responsible for having the task force based near Tucson. Several of his subordinates had families in the area. All of them were apoplectic, about 73H, despising it as an unforgivable federal overreach. The threat of being driven off their land, no matter how uninhabitable it had become, resonated with soldiers throughout the unit and beyond, many of whom were from conservative states or areas affected by climate change. As the Mercosur agreement took shape, Medina consulted with De La Hoya and then took the case to his top lieutenants. Everybody agreed that the federal government was likely to send drones against the water fleet. De La Hoya, who came to prominence as a pilot, told the others that he was prepared to single-handedly take on the drone squadron in... Again, data corrupted right as the juicy part. It might have just said in, and then named like the fighter jet or some shit.
Best move out. Marshal Catallo is waiting for you.
Alright, so let's try and get into the other side where those hollow things were. I think we have to go out of the building and then get into it. Let's not talk yet.
Come, let us speak.
The chief said you must speak with
I need to go out and then go in here. Not in here, one more across. Yeah, over there. I've already been up there, haven't I? Ooh, did I grab this? No, I didn't. Hello and welcome to the hollow tour of the Mojave Battlefield Memorial Museum. Did I grab this one? This tour will guide you through all of the museum's exhibitions, giving you broad insight into the hot zone crisis and the tragic battle that took place on these very grounds. If you wish to start indoors, press 1. If you wish to proceed directly to the crater exhibit, press 2. But before stepping outside, make sure you are properly protected from dust and heat and help any children in your party.
Hikaru said you have something for me?
A weapon to aid your mission.
Gimme.
You'll need it for the long road to Stonecrest. Many machines prowl along the way.
Gimme.
And our scouts have sighted Regala's rebels in the area.
Machines and rebels. Nothing I haven't faced before.
Indeed. Head north towards the foothills. Ascend its slopes until your legs burn and the chill air catches in your chest. Then you'll know you're in the Sky Clan's domain.
Okay.
Strike true as the 10, Aloy.
Ah, it's a sharp shot bow. Tear precision arrows are now available for one of your sharp shot bows. Oh, so this bow's got some new arrows what I've not had before. Okay, it might be worth looking at. These powerful arrows deal high tear damage with a compressed air blast. Use them to remove armor plates from tough opponents or detach useful. That is good. You know, to get resources what I need and shit, instead of blowing up components by accident, because I've got too much impact. If it's a lot more tears, more chance that it's yeah, it's gonna strip off and be intact. So let's have a gander at it. Have a look. And it's got draw speed, which is really good. Component tear and over. It looks pretty fucking good. 265 tear damage. Wow, and that's at level 1. What the fuck? That's crazy. I gotta definitely upgrade that. That's really good. I said I wanted to do at some point I wanted to do a sharp shot bow. This one definitely looks like it's worth investing into. Good perks. I can use the standard arrows for my normal sharp shot. I mean, wow, yeah. I mean, I was gonna say it hasn't got advanced arrows. Obviously, it's got the tear ones in its place, but that ain't got advanced arrows either. Is the green one got advanced arrows? No. So the sharp shot bow doesn't have advanced arrows, cause I suppose because it's already a lot stronger anyway, isn't it? Yeah, because I mean, look at the impact. That's fully upgraded to level 4 on the advanced arrows. 67. That's level 1 impact. 69. It's stronger already. Obviously the tear is a lot higher on the Suntouched advanced, but then if I use one of the advanced ones, it totally like 148 to 265. Definitely worth upgrading. Definitely. I can't wait till I start getting some decent purple weapons and shit though. That'd be crazy, man. Thing is though, what do I switch out? Definitely want to keep the purge water, because I don't want to use the blast sling. Definitely got to keep that, because that's my acid and my frost. Definitely keeping that, because that's my normal hunter bow and it's got fire. And the advanced is crazy. It is good. That we're not using anymore. It's obsolete. That's no point. We're not using. That's obviously not something we could swap anyway because we ain't even got it equipped. But the cleaving's just so much better anyway. that's only got 2 perks and it hasn't got 2 different ammos. That's got 2 different ammos, an extra perk, and it's stronger. Crazy. Yeah, really, we need. I mean, that is pretty good, that warrior bow. To have all 3 of it, like, I'm using it because I haven't got a normal bow with electricity on it. But what would be the best if I can find a hunter bow with electricity and plasma? That'd be it. I'd be sorted then. I just have 4 hunter bows. I have every element just on a normal bow. That'd be the best. But what was I trying to? I was looking at something where I can switch. I might switch out the rope caster and put the sharp shot bow. I've not even been using the rope caster. And I want that other one anyway. I want the one that does damage over time. I still ain't used the bolt blaster yet. Alright, so now we might as well put a coil into it. Don't I want to put that on the purge bow, that drenched? I ain't even got what am I doing? Incompatible. Why is it incompatible? Drenched. It's purge water, isn't it? Why is it incompatible? I don't understand. Always drenched when you do it with frost. That's not drenched though. Surely that's. Can't put. I can put acid on it. Why can't I put that? I don't understand why that's incompatible. Could put reload speed, crit hit chance, overdraw. Could put overdraw on it and then all together that would be like, obviously when I unlock it, 22% overdraw damage. Or could put crit hit chance. Put crit hit chance for now. And then we want to put, not this one, where is it? There. How comes I can put the purged one? I don't understand, like, why I can't put that on the purge water bow when obviously the drenched state is the status effect from purge water, surely. I can put the acid one on the acid bow, so I don't understand that. Bit weird. Reload speed, melee follow up, crit hit chance, impact damage. That tear damage, because the number's so high, obviously the percentage is a lot more beneficial. That gives me like let me work 5, 6, 16 more points in tear. That's a lot. Or I can, yeah, see what I'm saying? Like the 7 doesn't move because the number's so low anyway. 6% of 7 is nothing. Not even 1. I think the biggest gain is that, although I do obviously want more impact damage, I think I'm really going to be using that for my tear weapon. And I get another 10% when I upgrade it. Very nice. That was a nice weapon to get, man. 2 more points. Let's have a look. Is there anything? Deal more damage from Resonator Blast. Deal more damage when energizing a target. I'm really unsure about that knockdown shot. I'm gonna have to take note on how much a critical strike does compared to an arrow shot. Because if like a critical strike is so much more, it might be worth. I know I said I didn't really want it, but thinking about it, if critical strike does that much more damage, not having any damage and using a knockdown shot might be good, but it takes 3 arrows though. So is the damage from 3 arrow normal shots gonna be more or less than the critical strike? That's what I need to work out. If the critical strike is less than 3 shots, what is the fucking point? Maybe for overriding as well. Still need to use the shredder, but that does look really cool. You can recollect shredders as well. Only 1 shredder can be caught and reused. So if I'm using single shredders, can I just go and pick them back up? Might have to look into that. Smoke bombs, we ain't even using smoke bombs. That only costs 1 point. I think we'll get... Have I done all the melee ones? Yeah, actually. Oh no, I just looked at that, didn't I? It's just resonator blast stuff. %200 melee damage. Let's buy that and then we'll buy this just so that's an option. If I come across a big massive group of like human enemies, popping that and spear energy build up, popping that's gonna be like pretty good. Obviously the ranged one I think is better for machines, but for humans and tribes and stuff, that could, yeah, I think that could be useful for sure. But what am I currently using? That ranged master. 60% range damage, health 10% per hit. Thing is though, I'm like wasting 2 or 3 of them things on there. Power shots, range damage 170. Might be better off just doing that. Like, I mean 4 power shots. No, short and sweet. Gonna do a hell of a lot of damage, especially if I hit weak. You know, if I miss the weak points, then it's gonna be a bit waste. But if I get some like strong weak, especially imagine if they're if I've hit them with the freezing status effect as well, so they're doing shitloads of, I'm doing extra damage, and then I pop that, hit the weak spot, knock it off. It's gonna do mega damage. I'm gonna get that. So I think next we'll get the melee one, and then we'll get this heavy weapon. I'm gonna have to get that just so I can get this, even though I think that's pretty doo-doo. But I think that power shots could be good. I think the weapon stamina thing will be good as well when I actually start using it. So we'll get that Valor for the melee, then we'll get the heavy weapon thing so that we can get the Valor, the other Valor for the power shots. And then I think we'll move on to start doing some of this stealthy stuff. But is it gonna let me out now? Yeah.
If I'm gonna get ether, guess I'll have to play along with Hekarro. I better meet up with Marshal Kotallo at Stonecrest. It'll be faster if I ride a machine.
So I can go into the building next door. Alright. Alright, my YouTube lovelies. That has been part number 35. I think that's a good place to stop. I'm gonna be continuing straight into the next part. Obviously that'll be in the next video for you people, for people watching me on Twitch. yeah, stick with me, I'm carrying on. But yeah, that has been Seawiz. That has been part number 35 of my Horizon Forbidden West playthrough. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Peace out.